Hello everybody, my name is Christine Tudhope. I'm working with the National Coalition for the Homeless. I'm being hosted very graciously by the Hope Foundation in Oviedo. I have formed a homeless speakers bureau in the area. One of my speakers is Larry McLaren.
My name is Larry McLaren. I had been homeless for maybe a little over a year and a half, and this was beyond 2008. Since then, in September, I had gone into a rehabilitation program known as the Recovery House of Central Florida, where I had graduated in September of 2009. Homelessness is on the rise, as well as the crimes that are committed against the homeless. And what I like to do is see a lot more businesses and churches out there helping homeless get back on their feet again, get them off the street. I was pretty much blessed with some of the people that helped me to get into a program and to get my life back together. I'm still in the process of doing. I'm in the transitional stage right now, but it's pretty much looking good for myself. And what I like to do is go out and help others do the same. I like to encourage them to get their lives back together, and hopefully I see a lot of single people out there right now that are homeless, mostly men, but also at the same time I see single women with children out there. And there's a lot of children out there that are homeless, especially the ones that are still going to school.
My mission statement from the National Coalition for the Homeless was dual. One is to humanize the homeless to the community, where we know that a lot of churches and individuals do get involved with the homeless, but we feel that not too many people look a homeless person in the eye and converse and get to know them. We're really trying to humanize the homeless. Florida is number 1 4 years in a row in hate crimes against the homeless. These are being perpetrated by young people.
During my time in the streets, I mean, people would be lying under the doorways, and I mean, teenagers would, I guess they would get bored, they would have nothing else to do, and they probably grab a baseball bat, 2x4 or something, and they run up to the person sleeping on the doorstep and just start wailing away at them. And we spoke at an event earlier, and as I said earlier, I mean, you know, I spoke at the person who was beat down, and I mean, and it got to the point where he felt that it was his fault that he was beaten like that. He said, well, I should not have been in the doorway, or it's because I'm homeless and they just don't care about us no more. I mean, I'm nobody, pretty much. I mean, that's the mindset that a lot of them are in right now.
Of course, the coalition very much wants us to reach out to the youth with a message that homeless people are human beings.
That they just feel that just nobody cares about them anymore. That's their life. They're just existing. I mean, there's no more life in their eyes. I mean, it's sad. People that are committing the hate crimes against the homeless, I would like to just plead with them that, I mean, that's not helping the people out there. I mean, you have people out there that don't have anything in the first place. I mean, they're down on their luck, living in the streets. They have nothing. I mean, no possessions whatsoever except for what they carry around. And, you know, when you get these kids beating them down like that, I mean, that doesn't help any. I mean, that's cruelty. That's unusual punishment. No one deserves that. I mean, I don't think they treat the dog like that.
We're finding, in spite of a lot of voicemails on telephone calls and emails, our greatest success, of course, is success itself. So, you know, just spreading the word that we have a very fine program, which we do. I guess our call is to maybe go out of your way to get to know some homeless people personally. For those of you who are already into outreach and contributing tremendously, that's a wonderful thing. We want you to continue to do that, obviously. But we would like people to maybe get to know 1 or 2 homeless people. You can drop off clothing, you can drop off food. But this is not, we'd like you to get to know people, because we think in so doing we'll get rid of stereotypical thinking.
I would like to see homelessness a thing of the past. I would really like to see people who are homeless now able to get back into society, back into the workforce. I mean, nobody should endure what I have endured while I was out there. And I have seen a lot since I have been out there. Nobody deserves that. I would like to see homeless a thing of the past.
Thank you very much for listening to us today. I would love for you to visit our website. It's www.nationalhomeless.org. Look for the Speakers Bureau tab on top, and that will specifically tell you about our program.